Demonstrators have been venting their anger inside banks across Lebanon. They want access to their money. Banking restrictions were imposed when anti-government protests began in mid-October. Banks are limiting access to withdrawals of dollars and imposed caps on the Lebanese pound too. The informal controls on capital are affecting many. Some customers have resorted to violence.
I was obliged to reduce the cost to the minimum. I moved my office working from home because I cannot pay any more expenses. It extended the length of the project. So now, let's say I'm having 5 million each week. I have to divide it to 3 projects. Including my personal expenses.
But bankers say they had little choice to manage the lack of cash.
Between September and November, during those 3 months, deposits in the banking sectors declined by $10 billion. And the balance, which is about 50% to 55% of this amount, was cash withdrawals by citizens and companies.
But many Lebanese are accusing banks of robbing them from their savings because they are now forced to deal in Lebanese pounds.
The flow of money out of Lebanon and the lack of foreign currency deposits created a shortage of dollars. That's affected the Lebanese pound, which lost at least 50% of its value on the black market over the past 3 months. And the crisis of confidence in the banking sector is not the only problem.
Lebanon has been without a government since Prime Minister Saad al-Hariri resigned in October during widespread protests against the political elite over corruption and the cost of living.
We have a clear demand by the banking sector. Form a government that will bring back trust into the country, into the political class, and can actually implement some of the reforms needed to unlock funds and bring in fresh US dollars into the country.
In recent weeks, protests against Lebanon's leaders have become smaller in size when compared to the early days of the uprising. But demonstrators are promising to return as warnings of a financial collapse grow louder. Sana Khuder, Al Jazeera, Beirut.